Hello, I'm Bob Thunheim, and I'm running for mayor of Orono. I just received a copy of the latest hit piece from the Political Action Committee formed by three friends of the mayor, Greg Steinhoffel, Richie Anderson, and Mark Kroll. And even though they used a rather nice picture of me, I thought, once again, this is another laughable piece of propaganda being used as a tool to smokescreen the real issues facing the voters in Orono. And that is the massive increases in taxes, fees, debt, and overall spending under the current mayor. You'll note that the current mayor likes to use deflection when asked about city issues. I've noticed that every time my name comes up, he likes to talk about the schools, which is quite ironic since Orono schools are consistently ranked as among the very best in the state of Minnesota. And the mayor himself open enrolls his children from the neighboring Mound West Tonka district into the Orono schools. Folks, this election is not about the schools, it's about the city, and it's really about you. And if you don't know already, schools and cities are funded in very different ways. Cities do not bail out schools. Orono has never bailed out our schools, notwithstanding what it says on this flyer. Public schools are funded by the state, and school boards have a legal responsibility to go to the voters every time they want to raise funding. Cities do not, as evidenced by the increase in taxes and spending without really any voter input over the past several years. The only way to curb your tax dollars in Orono is to vote for a change in the mayor and council on November 5. Meanwhile, I hope you will ask Mrs. Steinhoffel, Anderson, and Kroll why on earth they would pay $55,000 of their personal funds to the Preserve Orono PAC to engage in this kind of negative campaigning. It certainly makes you wonder what is in it for them. And while you're at it, let my opponent know that Orono expects much better than this nonsense and name-calling. Please go to the polls on November 5 and vote for me as your next mayor and Steve Persian and Jacqueline Ricks as your next council members so we can fix this mess.